Hello and welcome to a College of Worcester training video. This video demonstrates how to set up a wiki space for faculty, staff, and students at the College of Worcester. To begin, go to wiki.worcester.edu and sign in. The login and password are the same as those you used to get your email. This is the wiki dashboard. Each member of the College of Worcester community automatically has a personal space. This is useful if you are doing a project for which you will be the only author, but for collaborating on projects you need to request a space. To request a space, go to instructionaltechnology.worcester.edu, scroll to the bottom, and there's a link to a place to request a wiki. Fill out the form, following the instructions on the form. Once you've received your space, it will appear in your dashboard. It will have this plus sign next to it indicating that you can add and remove things to it. When you first come to your space, you'll have a home page, but no other pages. These 3 pages were added previously by me. The process for adding a page is to select New and Page, and it opens the page in here. You can type the title of the page here, add some text, hit Save, and you have another page. Now we'll demonstrate editing a page. Click Edit this page when you have the page selected. I'm going to add some text here that I'll use to demonstrate. I'm going to follow some of the directions on here and show you how to create a header using this editing tool. And if you just want the text to be regular, you can leave it as paragraph. You can make part of a sentence bold. To create a bulleted list, you just use this tool. And if you want to add an image, you use this tool. Choose a file and insert it, and it just goes right there. When you're done editing a page, you hit Save, and it takes you directly to that page. This is what the header looks like. Here's the boldness, and here is our bullet, and down here an image. There's also a preview tool in the edit menu, which shows you approximately what it will look like. Now let's imagine that one of your group members wants to attach a few text files for other people to be able to download. To add attachments to a page, you must first attach them using this link. You can see here that the image that I added earlier is in the list. Let's add a couple of text files. Choose File, Attach. Choose another one, Attach, and they show up in this list. Now, if we go back to the page, they're nowhere to be found. So attaching a file and making it available for download is a 2-step process. So now to make a link on the page, you go in to edit this page, insert a link, go to the attachments, select one of the files, click Insert. In Confluence Wiki, most of the powerful functions are carried out by macros. You can add a macro by clicking here. You can also add macros inline simply by starting to type an open curly brace. Then you can either choose from one of those macros it suggests or click Open the map browser. Once you're in the macro browser, you can type some text here to choose a macro. So today I'm going to show you a couple of the more useful macros. One of them is Table of Contents right here. What Table of Contents does is it takes all pieces of text in your document that are headers, that have heading 2, heading 1, heading 3, 4, 5, 6, and it turns them into links that you can then click on in the text. I'll show you what I mean. So I've got 2 headers in my text, and I'm going to add one more down here at the bottom, make it a header 6, and hit Save. What you'll notice is that there are now 3 links at the top of the text. One of them is called This Will Be the Header. Another, This is the list of words. And the third is the header at the bottom of the page I just added. So if we click here, it then takes us down to the bottom of the page. What you may notice is that it has automatically indented them, and it indented them based on the header number that they had. So this is a header 2, this is a header 4, and this is a header 6. So the header 2 is indented out less far than the 4 and the 6. Another useful macro is the video macro. Let's say a user wants to add a YouTube video. Use the little widget connector macro, paste in the URL here, and it will show you a preview of the video that you chose here. And then all you have to do is click Insert. Create that text there, and when you hit Save, your video will appear wherever you put the macro. One of the handiest features of the wiki is the ability to give and remove access. To set the access to the wiki, go to Administration, Space Admin, and down here under security, click on permissions. It'll prompt you to log in again, and when you're logged in, you see the view space permissions page. The default will be to have yourself as an administrator with all capabilities and no one else to have any permissions. There are 3 sections to the space permissions. There's groups, individual users, and anonymous access. Anonymous access settings will apply to anyone who visits our site and is not logged in. So if we want to give them the ability to view the site, you would go into Edit Permissions, scroll down to Anonymous, click the View box. Now if you want all students to have the ability to come in here and make some changes, click on Edit Permissions there. And if you click the asterisk in here, it'll give you a list of all the possible groups, and you can sort through here. Some of the ones that will be most useful to you are the ones here on this first page. So let's say we want to permit all students to edit this. So if we want them to be able to add pages, if you want them to be able to add attachments, those 2 blocks there. And so we'll just save it like it is. Now a student would be able to go in and add pages. This has been a College of Worcester training video. If you need further assistance, you can check our website, YouTube channel, send us an email, or give us a call. We'll be glad to help.